who really, when they were starting this project, who really assisted them, helped them, brought the youth, the relevant youth who most of them did not go to school. Others left school at primary because of circumstances. And as you're aware, today they are a very important person because the others who went to school, who has completed the school, but they are not feasible. But those ones looks important. And as a community, who are initially pastoral community, this was an initiative which we are really lacking. The issue of masonry, issue of construction, plumbering, those are the projects which we don't have. We don't have the manpower and people who have that ability. But today, our boys and girls who are here really showed up. I want to really appreciate. I remember there were 192 when we really started the project. And today, most of them left. Those who remain, I can really confidently call them heroes. Today, we were shown how to, most of us don't understand, but those who are graduates, who are managers, and this was a project which were really these ones were lacking. Today, I am sure they are somewhere. On behalf of the leadership, my colleagues will not speak. We want to help them. Today, I brought the CDF manager for this constituency, Dadaab constituency, who also with us in the morning, and to also be part of us, as it was understood, because in the CDF project, there is construction of schools and institutions. So we are really ready to empower. We also want to talk to the county government and request them to also support this. And for that few remarks, thank you very much. I want to really say thank you very much.
To witness what I saw here this morning, and I think this is the best thing we can give to our youth. Important projects that targets the youth. And when I talk about the youth, it's not only the boys. What I am so much impressed was to see the ladies also taking part in the project. One of the unique aspects of the project, what I see, is using the locally available resources, sand, which is so abundant here. And I think it's a very clever way of having something that is more sustainable. I can see this for many years to come. But this will not work if we all do not support. It won't. Even though it's a brilliant idea, it's a good project, it will not work without the support of everyone. When I say everyone, I'm talking about the UN, UNHCR, the agencies, the county administration, but most importantly, the local community here. So my boss is not here. I am saying that I will take this to UNHCR, and if we do need to do construction, then of course we need to come here and then see how we can collaborate. I think there is also some studies called the tracer studies, and I will let our livelihood colleague come and tell a bit more about that. These sort of projects must also be recorded, and then it can be showcased at the other forums where potential source of funding can come in. So could you come and just say a little bit about the tracer?
Yeah. The team referring to the students, because for sure we have come a long way in terms of the ISSB from 2018 until today. From 2017 until today. I'm just picking it from where I joined it because I came to office in 2018, and that's when I joined actually the caravan of the ISSB. So I just pick it from there. Honestly, ISSB is not a new thing to the people of Dadaab. But what shocks me surely is how it is failing to pick it up. And my understanding is very clear about it. I don't blame the students. They have gotten the knowledge. They have gone through construction skills, but there is something unique with the Somali community where these students come from. So far, I did not hear anyone mentioning it. The fact of the matter is that a lot of efforts have been put into these 8 groups for them to be able to support the community much as they gained the knowledge. Because one way Peace Wing Japan is supporting the 8 groups. But these students, after having acquired that knowledge, will provide the community a less costly product. But the perception of the Somali community in the construction industry, has been very well captured and by one of the students who have actually spoken some 10 minutes before. What was his name? Abdi Shukri. Abdi Shukri captured it very well. And by the time we will be able to achieve, to at least be able to delete that kind of thinking from the Somali community is not in this near future. The Somali community believes that it is not possible for any Somali member of the Somali community, whether a male or a female, to be able to pick a block, put it somewhere, erect it, and make it a shelter that one can live under it. And this is a long-standing belief. I don't know, and is it that they undermine this noble industry? They don't understand and what they can reap from that acquiring the knowledge. Why should you pay someone from some other area when you have your own children who are able to do everything for you? In simple terms. In simple terms. Because advice will not be able to help, because it is something affecting the 3 counties and where the Somali community lives. A natural color. You need not to paint. Once you use those and what do you call them? It is not ISSB. Actually, it is from the quarry, and there is a way that stone actually is chopped in a manner that it can have some pattern when building the house. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to shed unhelpful beliefs about this noble industry. As long as we hold that, then these students will not be able to achieve their dream. We can have as many funds as possible from different quarters. You can name them, whether from the county government or the national government of Kenya, whether from non-governmental organizations living with us here, and from the Equity Bank. And it was noble of you guys actually inviting a person from Equity Bank. And my advice to the Equity Bank, because this is the only financial institution available in Dadaab. To Peace Wing Japan, thank you very much. You have indeed shown consistency in your ability to be able not to run away from, but rather to keep on it. The ISSB, to keep on it, to call the community on several occasions, to repeatedly train the students, at least for the program to be very successful. This does not escape us. We really acknowledge your efforts. And we have on many times saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you several times. But we will still continue thanking you for your good efforts. I will slightly move away because for the ISSB, it's something that needs implementation and not mere talks. We need to actually support the groups and need not to talk anymore about ISSB. And I end it there.